So 10 things I like the most about Egypt. First, which comes to my mind is food. I really like Egyptian food. For example, ورق العنب, mahshi, koshari, kunafa, falafel. This is like my top 5, my favorite. I really like it. I used to make falafel at home. My Egyptian best friend, she taught me how to make Egyptian rice, and it's so delicious. I really love it. Wine leaves stuffed with rice, which is ورق العنب. It's also called dolma or sarma. Such a delicious food. So food just came across to my mind. This is number 1. Number 2 will be Egyptian culture and Egyptian music. As a belly dancer, I'm deeply in love with Egyptian music, with Arabic music. For example, my number 1 singers will be Warda and Abdel Halim Hafiz. Just such beautiful melody, and it brings me joy and happiness to dance to this music. Number 3 for me will be Red Sea. Yeah, I'm a huge fan of water activities. I tried snorkeling, free diving, supboarding. I really like SUP, by the way. And I guess this is one of the best destinations to go for divers or kite surfers. It's Dahab. Yeah, this is a very famous destination to go for it, to have this experience. Number 4 is people, Egyptian people, with all their generosity, kindness, how open they are to foreigners. I had many difficult situations in Cairo, to be honest. And it was always about people who helped me, who opened their hearts. They always willing to help. And I think Egyptians, they really like foreigners. They like to talk to foreigners, to ask questions. For example, how is it in your country? Where are you from? And then all this experience exchange is very nice. They're very communicative and socialized people. And number 5, I would like to mention hotels. Yeah, I know, maybe it's unexpected, but I'm just deeply in love with architecture and some hotels in Cairo. They're old architecture. They're so beautiful. My favorite is Old Marriott Hotel by the riverbank in Cairo. Also Ritz-Carlton. I like that restaurant in the garden. I used to go there to listen to live music and drink Moroccan tea. It goes very well along with all the vibe in the hotel. And then number 6, of course, I'll mention belly dance. Even as a belly dancer, I'm still enjoying watching other dancers dancing, other performers, because it's always different how dancers feel the music, how they feel the rhythm, how they, the way they perform, how they share energy, and everybody's energy is different. And it's just so much joy and fun, and it's beautiful. The beauty of belly dance costumes, the feminine energy is so strong. It's so much joy for me to watch it. I think same as for other people, especially Egyptians, Arabs, who knows the music, the meaning of the lyrics. This is what I would definitely go for. Since I'm talking from my perspective of my experience, I would also mention that in Cairo, there is a big social dance community, and I was a part of this community. So in Egypt, they also dance salsa and bachata and kizomba. I really enjoyed to dance there. This is the place where I learned how to dance salsa and bachata. It was in Cairo. So I'm really grateful for this experience and for people, for my teachers. I'm grateful for the opportunity to dance with them, to learn from, and it was always fun to attend a social dance party. Sometimes we had it in New Cairo, and we had a live band playing salsa music, which is amazing to feel the rhythm and to dance. It's also foreigners community. I found it very difficult to make friends here in Southampton, in England, where I currently live. But in Cairo, I think the foreign community is more developed, more people more open to communicate with each other. Maybe it could be similar to communities in London. I just don't have an experience, so I'm comparing to the city where I live now. It's very self-educating thing to go and to visit different places, to meet different people, to get to know more about history, more about traditions, about traditional cuisine, and just to exchange your experience with others. Also, I want to mention Egyptian cinematography. The old movies are so different, and it's just mind-blowing how different life was before and now, how people used to get dressed, and comparing to how is it now. There is a big change in culture, so it's always nice to watch Egyptian old movies like black and white and see and compare, and just to get to know how was it before. We can't travel in time, but we can always get back to old movies. Imagine time when cinematography in Egypt was on its peak. This is a golden era. As an example of one of the most famous actors of that time, not only actors but dancers, I would like to mention Samia Gamal. So why Samia Gamal was so special? Well, besides her jaw-dropping dance moves, it had this magnetic energy that drew people on. Whether she was dancing or acting, she had a way for stealing the show. And one of most famous Samia Gamal movies I would recommend you to watch is Alibaba and 40 Thieves. The movie is beautiful, but the beauty of Samia Gamal is like a cherry on the top. So shortly, Egyptian cinematography is like a cultural exchange, but on a big screen. Well, guys, thank you so much for watching my video. I really hope it was interesting, and I hope I highlighted some new subjects for you to discover about Egypt. Maybe I already encouraged you to go there. It was my pleasure to prepare this video for you, and I also want to mention that I had 6 years of experience of building my Bellydancer's career in Egypt. So, of course, I have many topics to talk about. I would like to share my experience. So stay tuned and wait for my next videos. And I hope you like my earrings. Well, guys, see you soon. Bye.